Welcome to Nautical Tales and Nature Trails, recreation in southeastern Connecticut and southern Rhode Island. Bridget Morrissey and I wrote the book, Nautical Tales and Nature Trails, and we also do this TV show to let everyone know what's going on in the area. Bridget spends a lot of time going up and down the coast from Old Lyme to Charlestown, zigzagging from Mystic to Mashantucket to Uncasville, trying to help people find their dream homes. And she's always driving the back roads, and she goes by all kinds of different places that are in the area. Lots of things to do, and people just don't know about it, whether they're moving into the area to build the submarines or the brave souls that drive the submarines. We got a lot of people that are coming in for schools in the area, and a lot of visitors to the Mystic area. So we just want to let you know what's going on in the area, and we're just glad that you've joined us here at Nautical Tales and Nature Trails, recreation in southeastern Connecticut and southern Rhode Island. Again, I'm Will Morrissey, and I just want to thank so many different outfits that have helped us put on this show. And let's get right into it. We have a video that starts off with Mashantucket Pequot Museum. We were lucky enough to have Nakai Clearwater Northup tell us all about the walking tours that you can do up around Lantern Hill. Then we had Troop 9 in Pawcatuck with Scoutmaster Susan Cullen came in and told us all about the hiking that the troop does. These are 50-mile hikers, and also the celebration of the 100th anniversary a couple years ago that had to be postponed because of COVID. But the troop keeps on marching through Pawcatuck. Started way back in 1920. Then we also had Kim Hargrave from the Denison Pequot Seapost Nature Center, and they've got all kinds of trails for you to walk on. We were very lucky to have the Maggie Favretti from the Alliance for Mystic River Watershed come and tell us all about how that watershed works and how the different bodies of water tie into it, how people can go fishing, how people can go hiking. There's all kinds of things that can be done because of the work of outfits like the Alliance for the Mystic River Watershed. And we're just so pleased that they come in and tell us all about these different things that are available. Feel like you're hiking right now? Sure looks like it. Also, bird watching is a big part of being outside. And we had Alicia Millardo from the Connecticut Audubon Society come in and tell us all about the birds in the area. And we'll get a little bit deeper into that as we go along in the show. But we just want to say thank you to so many people that have come along and helped us out with the show. First off, we're going to be getting into the different parks that are in the area, especially the 5 parks that are along the shoreline here. We were very happy to have a lot of help there, so why don't we just jump right in and see what the parks have to offer for us. We had Jacob Boudris and Wendy Flynn.
At Rocky Neck State Park, my friend. This place is a true treasure trove of natural wonders, and trust me, you're in for the time of your life. First up, let's talk about that stunning sandy beach along the Long Island Sound. It's the perfect spot to soak up the sun, take a refreshing dip, or simply kick back and relax. Trust me, you'll never want to leave. But that's not all. Rocky Neck has got a whole network of hiking trails that'll have you feeling like a true adventurer. Wander through the coastal forests, explore the serene marshes, and be sure to check out the breathtaking Tony's Nose overlook. It's like a natural playground, just waiting for you to explore. And the fun doesn't stop there, my friend. Get ready to do some serious wildlife spotting, with opportunities to catch a glimpse of ospreys, cranes, and even herons. Plus, you can try your hand at fishing or crabbing. The possibilities are endless. When you need a break, head on over to the picnic areas and enjoy a delicious meal surrounded by the great outdoors. And if you're a train enthusiast, you're in for a real treat, because the park is located right near the railroad tracks. Talk about a unique experience. And let's not forget about the salt marsh viewing platforms. They're the perfect spot to immerse yourself in the coastal ecosystem and learn all about the incredible wildlife that calls this place home. Now, let's talk about the Rocky Neck State Park Campground. It's opening up for the 2024 season on May 17th. And let me tell you, it's the perfect way to extend your adventure. You can even rent a cozy cabin for a minimum of 7 nights, from Sunday to Sunday through September 22nd. So, what are you waiting for? Pack your bags, grab your loved ones, and get ready to experience the ultimate outdoor oasis at Rocky Neck State Park. Trust me, it's an adventure you won't soon forget. Ooh, you're in for a real treat, my friend. If you're craving a botanical wonderland that'll leave you utterly awestruck, look no further than Harkness Memorial State Park in Waterford, Connecticut. This place is an absolute gem, and it's just a hop, skip, and a jump away in New London County. According to the brilliant minds at Pergola Kids USA, Harkness Memorial State Park has been crowned as one of the most stunning botanical gardens in the entire United States. Can you believe it? These folks analyzed a whopping 260 botanical gardens across the country, and Harkness came out in the top 5, with a staggering 76% of TripAdvisor reviews raving about its sheer beauty. Just imagine it, a Renaissance-style mansion from 1906, surrounded by breathtaking gardens and scenic trails that'll have you feeling like you've stepped into a fairy tale. With over 200 acres of natural splendor to explore, this place is a true feast for the senses. Prepare to be dazzled by the vibrant colors, the serene landscapes, and the historical charm that oozes from every corner. So, what are you waiting for? Get ready to experience the botanical bliss that is Harkness Memorial State Park. Trust me, your eyes and your heart are in for a real treat. Get ready to step back in time and explore the fascinating history of Fort Trumbull in New London, Connecticut. This place is a true gem, with a legacy that spans over 150 years, from the American Revolution to World War II and beyond. Originally built in 1777 to protect the New London Harbor from those pesky Brits, the first version of Fort Trumbull was a real force to be reckoned with. But then, in 1781, Benedict Arnold, who had betrayed his country by this time, led a raid on Groton and New London, and the fort fell after a bit of resistance. Bummer, right? But don't worry, the fort was rebuilt and came back stronger than ever. Fast forward to the 1800s, and Fort Trumbull was decked out with some serious artillery, including 15-inch and 10-inch Rodman smoothbore guns and 8-inch converted rifles. It could accommodate a whopping 42 guns on the seacoast. Talk about firepower. But Fort Trumbull wasn't just about defense. It also played a pivotal role in the country's coastal defense system, and was even the original site of the U.S. Coast Guard. How cool is that? Today, you can visit Fort Trumbull State Park and explore the massive granite fort, walk along the riverfront boardwalk, or even try your hand at fishing in the waters of Long Island Sound from the park's one-of-a-kind fishing pier. And if you're feeling adventurous, hop on the Thames River Heritage Park water taxi for a unique way to discover the park. So what are you waiting for, history buffs and adventure seekers alike? Head on over to Fort Trumbull and get ready to be blown away by its rich history and stunning views. It's a must-visit destination in New London, Connecticut.
Bluff Point State Park and Coastal Reserve, located in Groton, Connecticut, is a unique and significant natural area along the Connecticut coast. Bluff Point is an 800-acre wooded peninsula that offers a mix of coastal woodlands, beaches, dune grasslands, ponds, bluffs, wetlands, mudflats, and eelgrass beds. It is the last substantial undeveloped land along the Connecticut coastline, providing visitors with a glimpse of the natural state of Connecticut's shoreline. Here is a short history. Originally proposed for acquisition as a state recreation facility in 1914, Bluff Point was purchased in stages starting in 1963. It was designated a coastal reserve in 1975 to preserve its ecological associations, unique flora and fauna, geological features, and scenic qualities. Bluff Point is significant because it serves as a crucial stopover area for migrating birds and offers spectacular wildlife viewing opportunities. The area's diverse habitats support endangered and threatened species, making it an essential conservation area. There have been many challenges in conservation efforts. Over the years, Bluff Point has faced various development threats such as proposed heating oil storage facilities, railroad maintenance yards, dredging projects, housing developments, and more. Conservation efforts have been instrumental in protecting this natural gem from extensive development. The park's trails offer stunning views of Long Island Sound and opportunities to explore different ecosystems within the reserve. Bluff Point State Park, located in Groton, Connecticut, offers a variety of activities for visitors to enjoy. Here are some popular things to do at the park. The park features wooded hiking and biking trails with stunning ocean views. The main loop is 3.6 miles long, providing a scenic route for hikers, joggers, and mountain bikers. Visitors can enjoy beach access during their hike at Bluff Point State Park. The beach is known for its abundance of shells, including intact scallop shells, making it a unique experience for beachcombers. Fishing is a favorite pastime at the park, with opportunities to fish from Poquah, Knox Cove, or Bluff Point Beach. Various species like striped bass, bluefish, and summer flounder can be found in the waters of Long Island Sound. As an undeveloped coastal reserve, Bluff Point State Park provides a habitat for diverse wildlife. Visitors can spot over 200 bird species, including blue herons and falcons. The park offers a boat launch for those interested in exploring the Long Island Sound by canoe or kayak. It's a great way to experience the water and surrounding coastal beauty. Whether you're looking for outdoor adventures, wildlife encounters, or simply a peaceful day by the coast, Bluff Point State Park has something to offer for everyone seeking to immerse themselves in nature's beauty. By highlighting these aspects of Bluff Point State Park and Coastal Reserve, we hope visitors can appreciate the beauty and importance of this pristine natural area along the Connecticut coast. Barn Island Wildlife Management Area is a significant natural area that offers a variety of outdoor experiences. Barn Island Wildlife Management Area is a diverse and ecologically important site located in Stonington, Connecticut. This area is managed to preserve its natural habitats and provide opportunities for outdoor recreation and wildlife observation. Barn Island covers approximately 1,000 acres of coastal land. The area encompasses a variety of habitats, including tidal marshes, coastal forests, grasslands, and wetlands. Visitors to Barn Island can enjoy activities such as birdwatching, hiking, wildlife photography, fishing, hunting, boating, and kayaking. Managed by the Connecticut Department of Energy and Environmental Protection, known as DEEP, Barn Island is dedicated to conservation and habitat restoration. Barn Island is a haven for birdwatchers, providing nesting and feeding habitats for various bird species, including state-listed species like seaside and salt marsh, sharp-tailed sparrows, king rail, great egrets, snowy egrets, glossy ibis, little blue heron, common terns, and least terns. Hunting is allowed in season at Barn Island Wildlife Management Area. Hunting is the primary recreational use for which the Barn Island WMA was established. Regulated seasons, mostly during May and from September through January, allow for the taking of turkey, waterfowl, small game, and deer. Be sure to check the DEEP's website for exact hunting seasons and license requirements. Visitors are encouraged to bring their cameras to capture the picturesque landscapes and diverse wildlife found at Barn Island. Barn Island Wildlife Management Area serves as an educational site where visitors can learn about conservation efforts and the importance of preserving natural habitats. While specific mammal species may vary, visitors to Barn Island may encounter mammals like deer, raccoons, squirrels, and possibly smaller mammals that inhabit the forests and marshlands. With a boat launch available, visitors can enjoy fishing in the coastal waters surrounding Barn Island. The coastal location of Barn Island allows for sightings of marine life such as fiddler crabs, blue crabs, shrimp, and various fish species. Exploring the marshes and coastal areas can offer opportunities to observe these marine creatures in their natural habitat. Visitors may come across a variety of invertebrates like butterflies, dragonflies, and other insects that contribute to the ecosystem's biodiversity. Barn Island is home to reptiles like turtles and snakes, as well as amphibians such as frogs and salamanders that thrive in the wetland habitats within the area. The Wildlife Management Area also supports a range of plant species critical for the ecosystem's health. By exploring Barn Island Wildlife Management Area, visitors have the opportunity to observe a rich array of wildlife in their natural surroundings. From birds and mammals to marine life and plant species, this coastal habitat offers a unique glimpse into Connecticut's diverse ecosystems. In conclusion, Barn Island Wildlife Management Area in Stonington is a valuable natural resource that provides both recreational opportunities and important habitat for wildlife. By visiting this area, individuals can experience the beauty of nature while supporting conservation efforts to preserve this unique ecosystem. This presentation highlights the significance of Barn Island Wildlife Management Area as a vital natural space in Stonington, Connecticut.
As citizens of the state of Connecticut and all the visitors, we are so fortunate to have the state parks that we have just in this area alone, never mind the rest of the state. And that's a great thing that the state is doing for us. But it's not just the state doing it for us. We've got lots of volunteers out there taking care of us in many, many different ways. And the next two groups I want to bring up to you are the Groton Open Space Association and the Avalonia Land Conservancy. You know, we've got Joan Smith from the Groton Open Space Association to thank for all her work over there, and Dennis Main and Mark and Susan Hibbard over at Avalonia Land Conservancy and all the group that takes part in that. We are fortunate, and let's just see the video on what they have to offer.
The Groton Open Space Association is a volunteer-run, nonprofit organization dedicated to preserving and protecting natural areas in Groton, Connecticut, and the surrounding region. Established in 1967, the association has evolved from its initial focus on saving Haley Farm to become a land trust actively acquiring and managing properties for conservation and public enjoyment. Groton Open Space Association manages several significant properties, all of which are free and open to the public. The Merritt Family Forest, a 75-acre property acquired in 2008. The Sheep Farm, a 63-acre parcel purchased in 2010. Candlewood Ridge, a 91-acre area acquired in 2013. Avery Farm, a substantial 305-acre property protected in 2017. Additionally, Groton Open Space Association collaborated with the state to protect the 201-acre Candlewood Hill Wildlife Management Area in 2017. The mission is multifaceted: land conservation. They acquire, improve, and maintain open space properties to protect local forests, streams, and wildlife habitats. Public access. The Groton Open Space Association provides access to these spaces for passive recreation and nature appreciation. Education. They offer opportunities for environmental education and foster an appreciation for nature. Advocacy. The association advocates for environmental causes in the Groton area. The organization balances conservation needs with development interests, aiming to preserve Groton's natural heritage for future generations. Through their efforts, Groton Open Space Association has helped protect nearly 2,000 acres of land, creating a lasting environmental legacy for Connecticut residents. Avalonia Land Conservancy is a prominent nonprofit organization dedicated to preserving natural habitats in southeastern Connecticut. Founded in 1968, Avalonia has grown to become a leading land trust in the region with a strong commitment to conservation and environmental stewardship. Mission and vision. Avalonia's mission is twofold: to acquire and protect lands in southeastern Connecticut. To communicate the value of these irreplaceable resources, their vision encompasses several key objectives: becoming the primary regional and leading best practice land trust in southeastern Connecticut, protecting threatened and declining habitats, collaborating with other conservation groups and entities, developing a strategic conservation plan with integrated mapping, maintaining land trust alliance, accreditation, stewarding properties, and developing public recreational opportunities. Properties and achievements. Avalonia has made significant strides in land conservation. They now conserve more than 5,000 acres of land, preserved in perpetuity. These preserves offer various recreational opportunities, including hiking, birdwatching, nature study, and photography. Where appropriate trails are maintained for passive enjoyment, key activities, land acquisition, Avalonia actively acquires open spaces to protect natural resources. Stewardship. The organization manages its properties through developing individual management plans, maintaining trails, monitoring conservation easements, preserving and improving habitats, education and outreach. Avalonia encourages educational activities and scientific studies on its preserves. Volunteer engagement. The organization relies heavily on volunteers for various tasks, including trail maintenance, boundary marking, and document recording. Fundraising. Avalonia depends on contributions to maintain preserves and fund operations. They've established an endowment fund with the Community Foundation of Eastern Connecticut to support their work in perpetuity. Recent initiatives, Avalonia continues to evolve and expand its impact. They recently received 2 state grants worth $852,000 for conservation efforts. The organization hosts an annual photo contest to engage the public and showcase the natural beauty of their preserves. Avalonia is working on providing more land for recreation and enjoyment, as outlined in their 2023 General Appeal. Community involvement. Avalonia offers various ways for the public to get involved: becoming members, making donations, volunteering for stewardship and other activities, participating in events and educational programs. Through these efforts, Avalonia Land Conservancy continues to play a crucial role in preserving southeastern Connecticut's natural heritage, ensuring that these valuable resources remain protected for future generations to enjoy and appreciate.
If you had a keen eye, you saw that was the 2023 photo contest. The 2024 contest for Avalonia is probably going on right now, and hopefully we'll have Dennis Main back on the show in a couple of months to see the new pictures of all the different preserves. And see, it's not just people working for the state, it's a lot of volunteers that are making this happen for all of us. And not all nautical tales are out on Fisher's Island Sound or Long Island Sound. We've got another video that's going to bring us to some inland waterways where we can get other nature trails. Now, Lantern Hill, we went over a little bit with Nikai when we were talking about the Mashantucket Pequot Museum. That's not too far away from where we're looking at right now. Long Pond in Ledyard and Whitford Brook in Stonington play crucial roles in the formation and health of the Mystic River, which is a significant waterway in southeastern Connecticut. These water bodies are not only important for local ecosystems, but also for recreational activities and historical significance. Long Pond has ecological importance. It is a vital water source in Ledyard, forming part of a network of ponds and streams that feed into larger water systems, like the Mystic River. It supports diverse wildlife and plant species, making it an important habitat for local flora and fauna. The pond is also popular among anglers, that we're going to get into in a little bit, known for its large bass population. It offers opportunities for fishing, kayaking, and nature observation, contributing to the area's recreational appeal. Here's the kayaking that I was talking about a little while ago, and the fishing. Now you can put whatever boat you want on the pond, but you can only go 5 miles per hour. That's the limit. There is a launching ramp at the northern end of the pond, so if you have a boat on a trailer and you want to put in freshwater, you can do it right here in Ledyard. As I mentioned before, there's different waterways that feed into the Mystic River, and Bush Pond is one of them. Feeds into Long Pond, which also feeds into the Whitford Brook and down into the Mystic River. Now, Nakai mentioned when he was here with the Mashantucket Pequot Museum that Lantern Hill is one of the largest quartz deposits in the whole world. And if you get up top of that, you can see all the way to Long Island Sound. I like the Whitford Brook just because it's across the street from where I live. It's only about a football field away. And that's the town line between Ledyard and Stonington. And it's a significant tributary that feeds into the Mystic River system. It helps maintain the water flow and quality in the larger river. And the brook's condition serves as an indicator for the overall health of the Mystic River watershed, reflecting land use practices and environmental conditions in the area. We have to thank Maggie Favretti and the entire Alliance for the Mystic River Watershed crew for all the work they do trying to make clean water and a place for us to go hiking and boating in the area. Again, another thing that we try to tell everybody about, there's so much to do in this area. You know, and when we were looking at the earlier videos, you saw that the kid with the binoculars looking up in the air. Well, we have something from the Connecticut Audubon Society we'd like to show you.
Our mission and work. The Connecticut Audubon Society protects Connecticut's birds, other wildlife, and their habitats through conservation, education, and advocacy. We envision that our efforts will lead to a future where all can share and experience the joys of nature and understand the importance of environmental preservation. Founded in 1898, the Connecticut Audubon Society operates nature facilities in Fairfield, Milford, Pomfret, Hampton, Sherman, and Old Lyme, and in travel office in Essex. Connecticut Audubon manages 22 wildlife sanctuaries encompassing more than 3,400 acres of open space in Connecticut and educates over 100,000 children and adults annually. Connecticut Audubon is an independent organization, not affiliated with any national or governmental group. Connecticut Audubon Society's scientists, educators, citizen scientists, and volunteers work to preserve birds and their environments in Connecticut. Our work includes sanctuary management, advocacy, environmental education, and activities at our centers, scientific studies, and our annual Connecticut State of the Birds report. In 2019, our State Board of Directors made a commitment to advancing the organization's diversity, equity, and inclusion with the following resolution. Be it resolved that the Connecticut Audubon Society is committed to diversity, equity, and inclusion practices in the organization at all levels. The Connecticut Audubon Society was founded in 1898 by a small group of women in the town of Fairfield, including Mabel Osgood Wright, a pioneer in the American conservation movement, Helen Glover, Theodora Wheeler, and Harriet Glover. You can read more details about the founding here. From the beginning, we have focused on conserving birds and their habitats in Connecticut through science-based education and advocacy. Connecticut Audubon Society created its first nature preserve in 1914 through the generosity of philanthropist Annie Bird Jennings of Fairfield. With that gift of 10 acres, Wright created Birdcraft Sanctuary, one of the first private songbird refuges in the country. Birdcraft was designated a National Historic Landmark in 1993. Connecticut Audubon centers and sanctuaries give us a presence throughout the state and across all of Connecticut's habitats. Since 1974, Connecticut Audubon has contributed to every major environmental initiative in Connecticut through our Hartford-based advocacy program.
Now, this being the end of the season, we're heading into fall in another couple of days. I think the state parks will be admission free, but all these other places that we've been showing you, they're welcome to the general public. The leaves are about to change, and it's a great time to go hiking. Take a walk in the woods, take a walk by a babbling brook, or along the seaside like you've seen behind me here. It's all kinds of different things available, and we're so fortunate to be here in Connecticut to have all of this. And so fortunate to have all the people that have come on the show, whether it be Nakai at the Mashantucket Pequot Museum, or Susan with the Boy Scout Troop, or Kim with the Denison Pequot Seapost Nature Center, Dennis Main at Avalonia, Joan Smith at Groton Open Space, Maggie Favretti with the Alliance for the Mystic River Watershed. We've had so many people come on the show and really help us out and tell everybody what is available here to do. I mean, it's just a great place to live. So if you have any ideas of what you'd like to see on the show, please give us send me an email or see us on our Facebook group. And speaking of our Facebook group there, you saw a lot of pictures from Harry. He's constantly posting on our Facebook page. So go check out all those pictures that he has. And it's not just nature pictures. If there's events going on, he'll take care of that. Or if you want to see some of the shows that we've already done with SEC TV, you can get them at bit.ly/SEC-TV, and you can click on and see a whole show there. There's so many different things going on. Bridget and I are so happy to have been able to bring them to you. We want to thank Michael Anderson and Frank Francini for setting us up here at SEC TV. So many different things we want to bring to you, and there's a lot more to come. Bridget, how about taking us out?
Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channels at Mystic 2 Westerly and at SEC TV 1. Please join our group on Facebook and like my Facebook page. Let me explain Mystic 2 Westerly to you. Mystic is actually part Groton and part Stonington. Stonington Borough and Pawcatuck are also part of Stonington. 2 towns, 2 states make one community. Watch Hill and Misquamicut Beach are part of Westerly. Connecticut Route 2 starts in Pawcatuck, goes through North Stonington, into Ledyard, and Preston, to Norwich. It goes across the river into Uncasville, and more of New London County on its way to Hartford. New London County is also home to Waterford, East Lyme, Niantic, and Old Lyme. Basically, we enjoy living in southeastern Connecticut and southern Rhode Island. Thank you for watching Nautical Tales and Nature Trails. We hope you enjoyed it.